This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beem doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it.
Looks like they put a good pass on that one. The opening hole, Rich, at Eastlake is not an easy one, is it?
It is not. Second shot plays straight back up the hill, a green that tilts from back to front. Two bunkers on the opening of this green, right and left, pose all sorts of problems.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That was a beauty, right against the hole.
Wow, what a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Checking in on the leaderboard, this player is currently tied for first with Lydia Ko.
It's time for a one-shotter. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That should find the surface. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Oh, that's frustrating. Putting for par.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just didn't drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Well struck. Lookout world was his statement when he came out on the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella, and just kind of came from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods that didn't go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about, Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face, anywhere, people lose their minds. Like grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game and continues to be and will forever be.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4. It's heading for the fairway. Sitting at 6 under.
Outright first here.
This one is all over it.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event already in progress. Time to head down to the 5th hole. Let's get back into action. This should play.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
The 6th hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill. So a little length helps.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless. This one looking really good.
And he holds it. What a putt.
Moments like that deserve another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Birdied their last hole.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Oh, that was flushed. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Good sounding strike, that one.
Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Right up in the canopy of the trees.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. This one started out on a good line. Nicely holed and for par.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in 1st. Lydia Ko holds 2nd.
Here we are in front of a par 3. This one's heading left, I think. Oh, that's beautifully judged. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. Go on, get in the hole.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Well, that's well played, and a chance for birdie here at the 9th. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him the 3rd round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with him, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
That's some good golf right there. A look to get to 13 under par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it. This was his 4th shot. Oh, that's a sensational moment. Mark that down as a highlight today. Henny, what does that lie look like?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
And that's 8 birdies today. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. From about 130 yards here. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a pretty handy shot. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Great looking shot, this.
That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down.
A 7-footer right here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Putt is underway.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era, and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger, no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at, their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That's well holed. Now 15 under the card, heading down the stretch.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
This is full send.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
You know, that's why they're on the tour. That's what they do.
Well, there's been some FedEx Cup champions won and lost around this part of the course.
This is the site of probably one of the greatest finishes in FedEx Championship history. The winner holing his second shot here to claim victory.
That could play. That one just slides by.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, almost went in. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Tee shot is looking good here.
Playing from around 230 yards.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here.
Ooh, right by the hole. All right, not the end of the world, but this is a putt they want to make if they're to close it out.
Well, Rich, that was a fantastic season on tour, no doubt about it. We finally have our FedEx Cup champion.
Luke, this player deserves the FedEx Cup Championship. They played exceptional golf all year long, and they showed what they're made of when it mattered the most. Just an incredible accomplishment. Congratulations to this year's FedEx Cup champion.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got